exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of The Encoder. Hey, two, you've got traffic slopping into my approach quadrant. Get him out. I got a freighter coming in.
I've got him, but he doesn't respond to my sig alarm. Bogey craft, this is Pluto approach control. Do you read me? Over.
I can't raise him, Perth. Alert your traffic. Places. Hello, cargo 407 inbound. Emergency condition. Bogey craft on your starboard is on collision course. Advise visual approach rules. Over.
Roger, control. Switching off approach coupler. Proceeding VAR. I see him. What's the matter with that space hog idiot? Can he see me? I've got a load of heavy combustible metal on board. If we hit... Hey, this guy's there!
What in the name of... What's happened?
The bogey. It blasted your freighter into nothing.
Hit the alarm.
Attention all hands. Battle stations. Battle stations. Condition red alert. Hostile spacecraft approaching from area of quadrant 3. Attention fire control. Lock on target tracking.
Roger, approach control. Bearing 283 and tracking. Range 65. Commence fire. What happened?
It's that bogey. My gauges are dead.
Pluto Tower to Master Control. Do you read me? Do you...
It's no use. We're not putting out. That bogey has knocked out all power.
This is Master Control. Give me the chief. Priority 1.
Yes, Major.
It's about Pluto, sir. Something's gone wrong out there.
What do you mean? If anything was wrong, they'd let us know, wouldn't they?
Well, I don't know about that, sir. Their communications are out. We can't raise them on any channel.
Have you checked with Jupiter Relay Station?
Yes, sir. They got the same alert, and we're unable to make contact.
Well, keep trying, Major. And you might check out the space freighters in that area. Maybe some of them are in contact with Pluto Control. Keep in touch.
Yes, sir. Out here. Yes, Chief.
Put me through to the Evening Star. I want to speak to the Space Angel. And that's the situation, Scott. Pluto is our furthest outpost, and I want to know what's happening out there.
The Starduster is serviced and on alert, Chief. I can hop out there in 3 space periods.
Well, what are you waiting for? Keep your communication circuits open. I want to be able to tune in any time and hear you breathing. Out here.
Right, Chief. We're on our way. Evening Star Relay, this is Starduster. Launching A-OK. We register Pluto heading direct at design cruise. We're transmitting constant signal on open channel for relay to Earth control. How do you read? Over.
Starduster, this is Professor Mace. You're coming in loud and clear, Scott. Have a pleasant trip. Over.
Thanks, Professor. Starduster standing by.
Skipper, what do you make out of Pluto's silence, anyway?
Hard to say, Taurus.
The fact that they flashed a red alert could mean anything. Invasion, meteorological disaster.
Even a simple thing like a communications foul-up. Let's don't get carried away. We can't know what's wrong till we get there. Okay, Starduster. Dart is down and condition is go for launch. How do you read, Taurus?
Don't sweet, Skipper. You'll be keeping your button open and giving me a play-by-play so I can relay, right?
Right.
You can fire when ready.
Dart away. bearing down in the area of Central City. Figure we might spot some clue as to what happened to their spaceport. Altitude, 5,000. We're passing directly over the city now. See anything unusual, Chris?
No, not that I... Wait. On the outskirts, far to the right. Near that park down there.
It's very much like the denuded spaceport.
Scott, look. Near that tall building at 2 o'clock.
What? They're little machines or robots down there. 10 or 12 of them.
We're past them. I couldn't see what they were doing, could you?
No. We'll go back for another look. We're heading back now, and the robots are throwing beams of light on the building.
It's starting to disappear.
It's a hostile attack, pure and simple. Activate fire control. Stand by. Tin cans coming around for another pass. We're good for another pass. Going to get some altitude for a look around.
Scott, look, coming out of the park.
Oh, those little monsters have a mother.
Oh, no, the Dart under attack. Can Scott possibly elude the mystery ship? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of the Encoder. Last time, as the Starduster approached the spaceport on Pluto, they found that the control station had completely disappeared. Scott and Crystal launched the Dart and checked the area. They saw robots throwing beams of light on buildings, and the buildings disappeared. As they were bombing the robots, the giant mother spaceship attacked the Dart.
Scott, we're hit.
Power's out. Hang on, we're going in.
Mace, what's happened? Haven't you reestablished contact yet?
Chief, I'm afraid the cutoff is with the Dart. It sounded like they were hit.
Keep the channel open and keep trying. I'm sending 4 Space Force units to Pluto.
Yes, sir.
Starduster, this is Evening Star. Come in, Taurus. Haven't been able to raise a whisper, Professor. Got a clammy kind of feeling. Can I drop downstairs and see if maybe...
Hello, Taurus. We're okay.
Wait a minute. We got him again. Chief, they're on the line.
I hear him, Mace.
Where have you been, Chris? What happened?
We were hit by a force field from a giant spaceship. It knocked out all our power, but Scott has it fixed now.
Chris, honey, you're sure you're all right?
We're fine.
Let me talk to McCloud. What's going on out there?
McCloud here, Chief. I can't tell you much that you don't already know. Pluto's capital city has been invaded by a...
Hello, unidentified light spaceship. Do you read me? Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you read me? Come in, please.
Hold it, Chief. We've got a call from someplace. This is unidentified light spacecraft.
Come in, please.
We read your transmission. Over.
Thank heavens. Who are you? Over.
Scott McCloud.
Special assignment, interplanetary space intelligence. Who are you? Over.
We're the entire population of Central City, sir. We evacuated to the mountains above you when the invaders hit us.
What's it all about? Who are the invaders and what do they want? Over.
We haven't been able to identify their origin, sir. They haven't tried to harm the populace except for disintegrating our buildings. Our scientists believe they're being teleported.
Teleported?
They believe building matter is somehow converted to energy and transmitted to the invaders' home planet.
But how?
McCloud, that's illegal. Piracy. We won't stand for that.
I know, Chief, but...
An outfit with a power like that is a threat to the whole universe.
That's true, Chief, but...
I want them stopped dead right now.
Well, that may not be...
Even if we have to blast half of Pluto out of space, I'm sending the Space Force out there with megatomic bombs. You've got 2 hours to deliver an ultimatum to the invaders before I order the bombs dropped.
Chief, you can't.
I don't care how you do it, but do it. 2 hours. Out.
Oh, God.
Well, we better get with it.
What are you going to do, Scott?
Try to contact the invaders' ship somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. Well, let's try the radio on interplanetary frequency and hope that...
We already have you in contact, sir.
What? Who's this?
I am called Encoder, sir. Your conversations have been monitored. I understand your mission, and I am prepared to meet you in conclave. You know where our craft is located.
Very well.
Then I will expect you momentarily.
Don't go away. We'll be right there. You stay with the Dart, Chris. I'm going alone. I'll be transmitting the meeting. You may have to boost the signal for relay to Taurus. If anything goes wrong in there, get out of here on the double.
I will, Scott. But please.
I'll be okay, Chris. Keep alert.
Welcome aboard, sir. I am the Encoder.
The Encoder. Who or what is this mysterious thing? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of The Encoder. Last time, the Chief ordered the Space Force to blast the robots with megatomic bombs in 2 hours if Scott could not get the invaders to withdraw. Just then, a mysterious voice told Scott to come to the giant spaceship for a meeting. Scott complied and stood in the presence of the leader of the robots, the Encoder.
Encoder? All I see is electronic equipment. Who's in command here?
I, the Encoder. On this planet, I am in command.
You? A robot? What's your purpose here?
I am here to collect basic elements.
What elements do you speak of?
Taurus, are you getting all this?
Aye, lass. The signal's sharp.
We seek those things of which I am made. We find them plentiful here.
Who's giving the orders and punching your buttons?
I am the Encoder. My master is in the far end of the galaxy. His intelligence is great. You would not understand him.
Just the same, I'd like to try. Ask if he'll speak with me.
My master says my intelligence is sufficient for your level of understanding. You will deal directly with me.
Okay. I'll give it to you straight. Your visit here is an unprovoked act of aggression. Your objectives are piracy. In our solar system, warlords and pirates are dealt with immediately through force.
I doubt that you will be able to do this in view of my own power. Permit me to demonstrate. Observe the door behind you.
Chris, I warn you, Encoder.
Please, she will not be harmed.
Where is she gone? Tell your master to get her back here pronto, or so help me, I'll blast his Encoder into a mess of scrap metal.
That would be unwise, sir. Without me, there would be no possibility of teleporting anything back to this planet.
Horace, Mace, do you still receive me? Respond.
Aye, Skipper. What's happening down there?
Crystal, she's gone. This bucket of bolts teleported her right before my eyes.
Scott, it's I, Mace. Listen closely. Keep the Encoder talking. Play for time. I'll get back to you.
Wilco, Professor. But make it fast.
Professor Mace, Chief. You've been monitoring?
I've heard everything. The destruct order still stands, Professor, unless Scott can back down that robot.
But we'll need a little time, sir. My daughter is involved here.
Are you asking me to equate your daughter's life with the security of the solar system, Professor?
No, sir. But there is still a chance. The Encoder is only a robot, a computer. A little time, I believe, we can break its code and gain control of it.
If you can do it in the time that's left, great. But I won't gamble beyond that point.
How much time is left before destruct?
2 space units, plus 30.
30 minutes. Scott, I'm working on something and there isn't much time. Question Encoder about common knowledge space matters.
Wilco, Professor. My friends want to know the extent of your space knowledge, Encoder. Do you know the speed of light in our solar system?
That is an elementary question, sir, but I am willing to oblige you with an answer. The speed of light is 186,000 standard measure miles per standard second.
Scott, I need simple, direct answers.
Starduster, this is Neptune 1. Red Dog leader on Pluto orbital approach. I need a voice fix for Barrett. Over.
Red Dog leader, this is Starduster. Is that you, O'Hara?
Horace? Where's Pappy? You mind in the star? Over.
Scott's downstairs on the ground. You bringing Space Force units in, O'Hara? And some kind of bomb? Over.
You should see this bomb, lad. What's old Daddy doing downstairs? Over.
Right about now, he's standing where your bomb is supposed to hit.
Hey again?
I'm hoping he'll move before you drop it.
My destruct orders are firm, Taurus. Except on stop order from the chief or Scott. And I'm reading +10 to drop. Over.
O'Hara, orders is orders, I know. But you drop that egg on McCloud, and I swear, I'll blast you out of space. Can Scott and Professor Mace succeed with their plan before the Space Force attacks? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of The Encoder. Last time, linked by radio, Professor Mace on the Evening Star and Scott aboard the mysterious ship worked feverishly to break the code of the Encoder, the mechanical brain, and control it. The Space Force had orders to drop megatomic bombs on the ship. But if the Encoder were destroyed, Crystal, whom the Encoder had teleported to an unknown planet, would be lost forever.
Encoder, tell me, do you know the length of a Martian day?
Oh, of course, sir.
24:37. Come on, come on.
The length of a Martian day is 24 hours, 37 minutes Earth time.
Give him another, quick.
Very good, Encoder.
Neptune 1, Red Dog leader to Earth control. Time is +4 and counting. Repeat, time is +4 and counting. Neptune 1 standing by. Out.
Mace, you've run out of time.
Chief, I've almost got it. A few more minutes.
You've had your turn, Mace. It's no good. Pull McCloud out of there.
He's receiving you, sir.
Scott, it's less than 4 minutes to drop. Pick up your marbles and get out of there.
Negative, Chief.
What?
No can do. Even if I'm not a prisoner here, I couldn't get off the ground. If it's all the same to you, I'll keep working with Professor Mace on our question and answer session as long as the time holds out.
This is Red Dog leader. Time is +3 and counting.
Blast it, Scott. You're not going to trick me out of this action. There isn't a man among us who isn't expendable. You know that.
Yes, sir.
Then know that we're blasting target in 3 minutes, whether you're sitting on it or not.
Yes, sir.
Out here.
You still with me, Professor?
Still with you, boy. Fire a couple of quick questions.
Wilco.
Earth control to Neptune 1.
Red Dog leader by.
Destruct as orders, O'Hara.
Yes, sir.
Out here.
Neptune 1, this is Red Dog leader at +2 and counting. Stand by to activate thrust rockets and commence target run in scattered formation.
O'Hara, I warned you.
Old buddy, this is tearing out me inside. But whether you blast me or not, this bomb run gets run.
Distance of Neptune from our sun?
30 astro units.
On target and counting to drop. 10, 9, 8,
30 astro units. 30 astro units.
We've got it, Scott. We've got it.
5.
Hold it, O'Hara. Haul the drop. Pull up. What have you got, Mace? The encoder is controlled through a variable frequency impulse on the USF band with a preponderance of signal spanning 108 to 126. Taurus. Yes, Professor. You can jam with your equipment. Utilize your rangefinder and jam those signals. Scott, I can control encoder now on USF 130 to 50.
I believe it, Professor. You ought to see what Taurus jamming is doing here. Encoder is all but shut down.
He will be until I feed him his program. Give him an order.
Gladly. Encoder, teleport the girl and the ship back here.
Good. Now, what's happening?
Everything's lighting up again. I think he's thinking about it.
I guarantee he's doing more than thinking about it.
Oh, wow. Jumping Jupiter, I must have fallen asleep.
She's okay, Professor. She thinks she fell asleep on the job. Shall I destroy the encoder now, Professor?
Now, we'd better contact encoder's master through encoder and try to resolve his aggressions.
My master is pleased to learn your intelligence exceeded his expectations. He will discuss his planet's material needs with your designated authority on one condition.
And that is?
In return for me, I am one of a kind. I am the one and only encoder.
So you are. We will grant his request. But hereafter, if he wants anything from our planets, it would be wise to ask for it. Politely. Taurus, stand by to pick us up. Mission accomplished.
And so ends the story of The Encoder. Don't miss the next exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel.